Mastering modal verbs for advice in English. Hello, English learners. Today, we're going to dive into an exciting aspect of English grammar, modal verbs. More specifically, we will focus on modal verbs for advice. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to use them correctly and avoid common mistakes. First, let's clarify what modal verbs are. They're a special category of verbs that help express ability, necessity, permission, possibility, and, you guessed it, advice. Examples include can, could, may, might, should, must, and others. These tiny words play a big role in English grammar. Now, when it comes to giving advice, three modal verbs are commonly used: should, ought to, and had better. Each of these conveys a slightly different degree of urgency or certainty, but they all can be used to offer suggestions or advice. Should is a versatile modal verb for advice. It can offer a gentle suggestion, propose an idea, or express an expectation. Here are some examples. You should drink more water. Suggestion: we should visit the new museum downtown. Proposal: they should apologize for their mistake. Expectation. Ought to is similar to should, but is often seen as slightly stronger and more formal. It's also less commonly used in casual, spoken English. Here's how you might use it. You ought to read that book, it's excellent. We ought to take the environment more seriously. Had better is the strongest of the three and suggests that there might be negative consequences if the advice is not followed. For instance, you had better finish your work on time, or the boss will be upset. We had better leave early to avoid traffic. Remember, had better isn't usually used for casual or trivial advice due to its stronger implications. A common mistake when using modal verbs for advice is using them interchangeably without considering the subtle differences in formality and urgency. Keep in mind, should is versatile and commonly used in all contexts. Ought to is more formal and often used in written English or formal speech. Had better conveys a warning or strong advice. That wraps up our discussion on modal verbs for advice. Remember, practice makes perfect. So try using these in your conversations and writings. I hope this video has been helpful. Stay tuned for more, and keep improving your English language skills. Happy learning!